Balabac, let's explore. What to expect in Balabac? Before booking a trip to Balabac, please make sure you and your companions understand that this is an expedition to the most remote islands of Palawan. This trip is not a luxury tour where everything is comfortable and itineraries are fixed. If you're ready to rough out the island's life, then this trip is for you. Where is Balabac? Balabac is Philippines' last paradise found in the southernmost part of Palawan, the same province that brings you Coronel Nido. But unlike the latter, it has not been discovered by many tourists yet. Sometimes we even enjoy the islands to ourselves. However, due to its pristine beauty, more travelers, including bloggers, are starting to reach it already and began sharing it the worldwide web. The islands in Balabac are privately owned, some by politicians and some by locals who have gained rights by living there for a long time. Owners who are starting to see the potential of Balabac are making moves to make their islands more accessible to more tourists. At the time in 2019, an airstrip is already being built in one of the larger islands, and sports are being developed for cruise docking. Due to this, Balabac may start becoming crowded like El Nido and Coron. But for now, you can still enjoy serenity and quiet life in the islands.
Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright, but how did you know how I felt?
Experience Balabac Island Life. Disconnected. Expect to be disconnected from the virtual world. Messaging, call reception is unreliable. If existent, tell your relatives you will out of reach for a while before leaving Puerto Princesa. Off the grid, there is no electricity in the campsite. A generator will run at night to give light. And this is your only chance to charge your device, so bring extra batteries, power banks. Basic facility. Basic toilet with bucket flush as well as clean fresh water coming from a deep well are available at the campsite. Bring your own toilet tissue if you prefer. Bugs. Because the island are not developed, nature still has its way. Bugs comes out most during the wet season, but don't worry about malaria. There are no cases in the places you will visit. Prepare your insect repellent and long sleeve clothing against itchy fleas and mosquito bites too. Travel time. Arriving to Balabac to our package. Step 1. Book a flight to Puerto Princesa. We advise that you be at Puerto Princesa the day before you target start our tour, especially for junior tours. However, if that is not possible, you can also book a private tour and customize your arrival to PPS at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. of day 1 at the latest. Step 2. We will pick you up in your hotel in PPS at 4 a.m. of day 1. You will be on run for around 6 hours including stopovers. Step 3. Once you arrive at the port, our boat will pick you up and you will start island hopping on your way to campsite enter island. Travel time between island varies from 45 minutes to second hour, depending on the condition of the waves and weather. If you're going with the waves, it will be faster. If you're going against the wave, it will be slower and sloppy. Bring a good book to read or load your playlist and bring a good headset. Itinerary. As fixed as the sea, there is not a strict itinerary to be followed in this expedition. Although we have a list of target islands to visit, the itinerary will depend on tide and wave conditions. The boatman is the captain. You have to trust his discretion. It is possible that you have visited a sandbar during a high tide, so you will not actually see the sand base, but experience a shallow pool instead. It is possible that deep waves will hinder you from enjoying the infinity pool. It is possible that it will rain hard, so you don't get sunny photos. Don't expect a perfect itinerary. Weather in Balabac is like a lady, unpredictable. Weather in Balabac is very different and unpredictable from the rest of the country. Even from the rest of Palawan mainland, it is highly affected by the two wind patterns in the Philippines. Prepare for sun and rain. Click here to read more about best time to visit Balabac. Visiting Balabac is a unique experience for many of our guests. which is why our tours run on all weather conditions as long as the Coast Guard permits public access to the seaboards. March to May, summer with Wikamihan monsoon winds is the best time to visit since it will be mostly sunny. More people in the islands too. June to November, with the strong habagat monsoon winds, rainy season will have mix of sun and rain, as well as calm to wavy sea depending on the weather. This period is still recommended to travel. December to February, with the strong amihan winds, rainy season is when this with chance of rain, although it is not the best time to go at this season. It is still possible to travel to Balabac in have sun. The bonus is you can have the islands to yourself since few people travel here at these seasons. Both will adjust to wind and weather conditions. Don't expect it to perform like a speedboat. It is safe for local and foreigner to visit Balabac. Here are danger mites that you should know. Many people, both local and foreign, have a misconception about Balabac safety because of what already then published online by bloggers. This section aims to give you a peace of mind if you want to visit Balabac, but afraid of the threats. If you want to read more about safety in Balabac, you can read more here. Bandits and terrorists. Malaria. Then the salt crocodiles. They provide convenience. You save time. If you have done some research, you will see that previous travelers to Balabac had to ride the passenger van to Riotoba, sleep there for a night, ride the passenger ferry the next morning for 4 to 5 hours ride to Balabac mainland before you can start island hopping in the afternoon. You don't have to do with us. Our driver will pick you up from Puerto Princesa Lodge at 4 a.m. for day 1.